USC's offensive line was the definitely more physical line, and their defensive line held up pretty good against Notre Dame's offensive line, if you ask me. So it was very impressive, very impressive.
I was really impressed by them. I'll tell you, Larry, I was having this conversation with my brother, and I realized this sounds like, something straight out of Convenient Theories for You magazine. But I think in a lot of ways, the Utah loss helped USC become stronger and a better team.
Yeah, Utah's just a different team. It's a different mentality. And, sometimes, teams will either bring you up or take you down. And I think them playing Utah kind of cemented them as a team a little bit. I think caused some growing pains within that program, and probably, gave more of a brotherhood to the Trojans after that loss. With walking off that field, you could just tell the heartbreak, and when everybody's heart breaks together, it kind of brings you closer. And so that's what I think, brought them together more. They've been playing really good. You guys have battled through some injuries, got through it. And the team's looking really, really good. Looking really good.
And Larry, I don't know if you appreciate this. The shillelagh is home.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know anything about the shillelagh. That sounds like something out of a Hebrew book.
It's the jeweled shillelagh. It's actually an Irish club.
Washington just scored a touchdown and went up.
All right. Wait, now, so if Washington, you guys want Washington to win, right?
If you guys should watch this game, because if Washington wins, you guys face the Utes. If Wazoo wins, you guys face the Ducks.
Exactly. And how about those Beavs today? If friends of the show, Connor, or any of our Oregon State friends are there, guys, your Beavs today were something else.
Tony, you didn't believe in them.
I did not have enough faith. I was cheering for them, but I thought the Ducks would have too much, and the Pac-12 refs tried their best. Guys, also, by the way, big announcement. USC fans, listen up. Everybody who's a Pac-12 fan, listen up. Mike Mothershed, generally regarded as probably leading the worst officiating team in the country, or the second worst, depending on how you feel about the Duddy team with the Pac-12, has announced his retirement. He is gone. We are unsure whether that is at the Pac-12's request or instruction, or if that is of his own volition. But one of the two worst teams in the Pac-12 for officiating, gone. So they they botched their last game at Cal yesterday. So bad that the word mother shedding became a verb.
I kind of feel bad for him, though, a little bit, don't you? Won't you kind of miss Mike Mothershed a little bit?
Not in the least. Not in the least. Truly one of the worst officials in the game.
There is one thing I've got to say that USC did today. As a back-to-pack guy, they legitimized the conference in a big way by what they pulled off today against Notre Dame.
They did, didn't they?
They did, because with what Notre Dame's been doing to everybody. Yeah.
Oh, we're echoing. I think we're echoing on somebody's got the computer on. Is that Will? Oh, Larry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm really, I think USC just legitimized the Pac and, everything that we've been doing. And it just states USC's that good. And there are some good teams, because some good teams have given them some battles. Oregon State, So it was a good win for the conference as well.
It's also good that the Pac-12 didn't eat itself this year. But I'm glad it's USC at top and not, being eaten by the other Pac-12 teams. But we've seen, the last, going back to you guys just talking about Oregon and Utah, or I don't know if that was a broadcast, but Oregon looking to, run into the college football playoff for Justin Herbert, and then Utah comes in there and beats him in the Pac-12 championship and knocks him out. So we still have one more game, but as of right now, it's good that the Pac-12 is not just eating itself out of national relevance.